Boston, handoff, Samuelson. Smith battling underneath. It's Dangerfield who comes up with it. Powers, that's a deep two early in the shot clock. And it won't fall for Atlanta. She's been impactful, but her shot has not fallen here tonight. Just 2 of 12 from the field. Boston, backdoor pass. Berger got caught too far underneath. Smith on the shot fake, on the drive, gets inside, and a finish for Nalissa Smith.
Her impressive offensive day continues. I mean, she's been impressive on the defensive end as well, but she has shown a deep bag of tricks offensively tonight.
Indiana back up 7. Final 70 seconds as Cave driving on Boston, who sends it right back.
A couple of impressive defensive stands here for Indiana. They have kept most of their starters in the game. Tanisha Wright going with a bit of a secondary unit here, but still impressive stops for the Fever.
Yeah, important to note, this is not Atlanta's starting 5. Both coaches working on different things here. As a Mihear with a strong finish. This group for Indiana, Samuelson is new, Clark is new. Just second year for Berger in Boston. It's a group that's trying to gel on the fly. That'll be a big storyline early in the year. Boston, the shot fake. Oh, they got it for steps.
The 13,000 fans here didn't like it.
Mihear back on the attack, slashing, and another bank shot. Atisha Mihear, couple big buckets down the stretch, and Atlanta back within 3. Plenty of time between shot clock and game clock. They do not have to foul. Clark lobs it up. Boston through traffic, had it deflected, and out of bounds off of Indiana.
And that's why they brought in Aerial Powers. You saw the defensive IQ. Powers coming over from the weak side, seeing that lob pass, and just being in perfect position to force Aaliyah Boston to cough it up.
The second between shot clock and game clock. It'll be interesting to see how Tanisha Wright handles this here. And at the same time, Christy Sides. Indiana looked home free just a moment ago, and then Atisha Mihear, a couple buckets and a couple dream stops.
Yeah, and again, Atlanta's doing this without their starting group right now. Coach Wright trying to see what some of these players can do. Letitia Mihear has certainly shown a lot. Her length, her strides, strong finish, taking it right to her former teammate, Aaliyah Boston, and then Crystal Dangerfield, who just was traded to this team 5 days ago. She maybe has 1 or 2 practices with the team. She is acclimating herself nicely, a veteran guard in this league.
So 19.1 seconds left. There's about a second differential between the 2 clocks.
I was looking to see if Coach Wright was going to sub in some of her back in this game. Ryan Howard had knocked down some threes, Alicia Gray, but she's going to stick with this group. Still plenty of time to go for a quick 2.
Well, this is not Atlanta's starting group, but it goes back to a point that we were talking about earlier in the game. This is an Atlanta team that's a lot deeper than last year, and it's still a pretty good finishing group. You've got Powers with a lot of experience. Henderson played for a couple teams in the WNBA. Dangerfield's had some moments.
And these are valuable minutes for these players, like an Aerial Powers, who is trying to get back comfortable to the way she knows she could play. Mihear, and we talked earlier in the game about Atlanta wanting a deeper bench this season. Well, these players have certainly brought it.
13,000 fans here in attendance on their feet. Atlanta down by 3. Dangerfield with 5. Watched by Clark. Dangerfield can't get it off. Powers will try. It's blocked. A defensive denial.
Fantastic defensive possession from the Fever. They were switching everything. They were quick on closeouts. The clock had waned down so little that Atlanta had no choice but to hoist up a three-point shot. Fever defense locked in on that possession.
So now Indiana's got to get it in bounds here, and they do so with Atlanta giving pause. That's something you wouldn't see in the regular season, but the Fever getting a defensive stop here to close out what's been a massive night here for the franchise. Caitlin Clark's first game in Indianapolis. Alyssa Smith, in many ways, stole that spotlight. Clark very, very good. 12 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds. Alyssa Smith with a 21-point night, led all scores. Aaliyah Boston had 11. Katie Lou Samuelson had 11. It was Caitlin Clark's first time hitting the floor here in Indianapolis. Again, her regular season debut a week from today. 2 of 9 from the three-point line. And Clark with 6 assists, 8 rebounds, a block. That was